bro. Bust slow, the honeys, I'm in the Lambo. Yeah, baby mama, she a fan though. All my niggas, they strapped to be in that band though. Chat, what up? It's your boy, Slicktor. We are back with another episode, man. Listen, Wack 100 is exposing that Cassie and Diddy had a little connection or a link up with Nipsey and Lauren London. Miss Nunu from the block, ATL, if you don't remember. I'm going to get to this content. Shout out to Clubhouse TV. Shout out to Wack 100. Shout out to the 100 side of the trenches. It's your boy, Slicktor. Get to the content. Let's go.
That's where it is. On some real though. I don't believe she was forced into doing nothing listening to them text messages.
That's my thing. Like after a while, like what part of force was this? Because it looked like you was trying to make him cancel plans to come to your freak off. How many of these was really Diddy's freak off if she planned them? Or were they her freak offs and he was invited?
Man, some of the sex workers said shit. Cassie organized. Diddy wasn't even there.
Yeah, she was paying too. She was giving them the money.
They're not lying. So what we found out, chat, is that Cassie was paying for all the freak offs. We're gonna run through those text messages tomorrow. Academics just had them up today. We're gonna run through them tomorrow. But pretty much Cassie was begging this man for freak offs. He was on vacation with his family. Rest in peace to Kim Porter. They were on a vacation with a family vacation. She's like, "Oh no, can we have a freak off before we go?" As she quoted it, it was a FO. Can we have a FO? All caps, you know what I'm saying? This is a little crazy, you know what I mean? So, back to the content. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. But the tea is about to drop. Get ready.
But it's crazy on how everybody is skipping over something. It's very crazy. I'm sitting back and I'm watching the show.
What is it, Wack?
It even came up in court. It then came up. I'm sitting back and I'm watching the show. I said, boy, selective politicking is real. They didn't scream Laura London name 50 million times. Laura London and Cassie's best friends.
Is she?
Literally doing interviews saying, Laura's the one introduced me to Diddy.
Shut up. Are you for real?
Sitting here.
Yeah, so this is crazy because listen, so we haven't heard Lauren London's name at all in any blogs, anything. This is exclusive information from the 100 side of the trenches. And it's crazy because we heard Usher, we've heard Neo, we've heard all of these different little names popping in and out in all of these different blogs, but no one has mentioned Lauren London. And I was waiting to hear it. And of course, the GOAT Wack 100 brings us the content. Let's get back to it.
Here acting like y'all don't see what's going on. Everybody, because they don't want to say, damn, Wack called it. Yeah, just with the other baby mama. But
and when Wack says he called it, Chad, not to keep cutting y'all off, but when he says he called it, it's because a couple years ago, he said that he had some freaky footage in Nip. Now, we don't know what's in that footage. We know what Wack said. Wack said he would never release it. He you know what I mean? He was making sure it didn't hit the stage, didn't get released. So that's what we can go off of, man. But, you know, when we hear that kind of stuff and then we see this kind of stuff here, it makes you wonder, right? Let's get back to the content. Like, share, subscribe.
Oh, that's crazy work right there.
Damn.
No, everybody's ignoring it.
See, I didn't know that they were best friends like that and that she introduced it. I didn't. I didn't know that part.
Man, you better go. Man, Son John eyewear commercials and photo shoot. They were best friends. Nipsey's telling you, I got introduced to Puff through Laura because her and Cassie are best friends. But everybody's acting like they don't know what's going on.
That definitely explained the freaky Nipsey shit, though. I ain't gonna hold
you. Bro.
I was like this picture, though, bro, that is like Diddy in the middle with him, right? In the middle with Nipsey and Laura London, right? But it's like this, like, if this is my homeboy, right? And this is my girl right here. My girl gonna be on the side of me.
No. That ain't no homeboy. Laura introduced her nigga to the nigga.
So that's okay. Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, I heard what
Laura
Wack said.
is best friends with Cassie.
So if you're picking up what Wack is putting down, pause. We're thinking that maybe Lauren London could have been calling Diddy Papa at one point. Put it in the comment section below. Could Lauren London have been calling Puff Pop at one point? Because when y'all see these text messages I'm showing y'all tomorrow, woo wee, it's getting crazy out here. I'm telling you.
Prior to Laura and Nipsey. Man, look.
Oh, that would explain how Cassie got into some of them circles that she initially started off in her career as a nope.
Now you
There you go. Thanks, Wack.
I mean, they've been screaming it for 10 days.
I've been in my own little bubble. I'm hopping back in the world right now, so some stuff is new news to me. And don't forget, Lauren London was in Nunu with the T.I. movie, and then remember T.I. and Tiny kind of got accused of the same thing when they found them 750,000 pills.
No, that T.I. and Tiny do the same shit.
That's what I'm saying. That it's starting to all come together now.
Yeah, T.I. and Tiny does the same shit.
I told you, Lauren London was new news. So, like, I grew up in that era, right? Like, that was I think ATL came out when I was like in the 9th grade, maybe 10th grade of high school, and I think it was like 06. And like, she just popped out of the blue, and then like next thing you know, you look over, and my favorite rapper Lil Wayne got a baby with her, and it's like all this other stuff, and I'm like, who is Lauren London like that? Then next thing you know, she with Nip, and not the Nip, you know what I mean? I agree with Wack when they say Nip wasn't a legend. Well, that's a whole nother story, but I respect Nip as for the activist he was and for the musician he was, but you know, it's just crazy how like Lauren London popped out with him and then had a baby, and it was just like, oh, well, there we go. So let's get back to the content, brothers. It is kind of strange, and I feel like that the Illuminati shit might be real. Let me know, chat. I'm just messing with y'all.
I missed it. What y'all taking in?
No, because I haven't been here. So Wack just woke it up that Lauren London and Cassie have been like best friends, and that it was Lauren London who introduced Diddy to Cassie.
Huh?
Lauren London introduced Diddy to Nipsey.
Oh, there we go. Other way. Sorry.
So you got to remember, now you looking at what type of circle. Listen, that's his best friend. He didn't freak that bitch too. Believe that.
Oh, shit.
Ain't no old shit.
So there you go. There you go. Pyro on Pyro. Wack just said it. If that's the case, it's the case. Listen, man, I just told y'all. Lauren London definitely got hit by Puff. She was definitely calling a nigga Pop at one point. She definitely introduced Cassie. She definitely introduced Nip. There goes the content. Let's get back to it. It's your boy Slicktor. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below what y'all think about this, man. Everything I said.
Just be real.
I was waiting for that to be said. I was waiting for that.
Yeah, I've been sitting back like everybody act like they don't hear what's being said.
Oh, I see why now y'all took a moment of silence. Okay, I see.
It's crazy, man. The politics is crazy.
It is.
Yeah, they be painting her like she an angel too.
No, for real. I really look at Lauren London like,
she's like the golden. She's like the golden one. She's wholesome. She has her kids. She read like there's a whole. When you think Lauren London, you don't.
They even based the new character on TV off of Lauren London's new character, which I believe, and that's if you guys watch The Shy, the girl who plays Tiff. She literally looks and is portrayed just as Lauren London was from the beginning to right now in the series, and it's crazy. But back to the content. That was just my little 2 cents.
Yeah, they be treating her like she innocent.
I don't think Freakoff when I think of Lauren London.
When I think Lauren London, I don't think of what's that girl name? What's that crazy girl?
You didn't think Freakoff when you thought of Cassie either. No one thought of Freakoff when you saw and it's me and you. I've been waiting, think I'm gonna make a move. If you listen to the words and everything now, Cassie was into some shit, man. I'm just
Jaguar Rhino. I don't
He
think
said
Krishan.
something about Lauren.
When
He
I
said
think
something
Lauren,
about
I don't
Lauren.
think Krishan or
Superhead
Cassie's
is crazy.
behavior at all. I don't think of any of that when it comes to Lauren London.
She like
So to
the
hear
girl
that
next
said
door.
in its totality is like shit.
Hey,
Hey man, it's crazy how y'all be talking and y'all be saying shit, but y'all be missing all the pieces. Why wouldn't you think that?
I think because of the social media image, and I'm just being transparent. I don't follow a lot. So when I do tune in, I don't hear a lot of negative stuff about Lauren. I don't see that portrayed on her social media. So for me, I don't follow every blog that come out about her. So when I hear this, it's kind of like, well, damn, I really got to look at her in that light. It's just not a light I've ever looked at her in. That's all. Not that she can't. It's just not a light I've ever looked at her in. Like, goddamn.
That's where you want to rest?
No, but
Yo, Wack said rest your case right there. That's nasty work. That's diabolical. So this chick is pretty much trying to say she never thought Lauren London, because she looks so sweet and innocent, could be like that. Yo, fellas, comment down below. How many of y'all have met a chick that looks so innocent like Lauren London, like a Cassie? You see Cassie got Brittany shaved the whole head up. Look at the content. Look right here. Look at it. Shaved it all up. You know what I mean? What makes a girl go through that, right? Hard dick and bubblegum, right? Shout out to my nigga Big L, rest in peace. Hard dick and bubblegum. All I got for hoes is hard dick and bubblegum. That's what happens. So for you to say that you don't really think that a chick can really go through that, they all do. Ladies, comment down below. Have you ever experienced this where you went crazy enough for a man like Cassie did for Puff, or like Lauren London? Like, and y'all look like such innocent women, but deep down behind closed doors, you were just as freakiest as ever. Come on, man. Comment down below. Don't be ashamed.
I'm a mute up.
All right, hey, Cat,
Yes, sir.
or anybody, any man in here, listening to Dreads and this wholesome, beautiful woman, Laura London is. They had a kid, right? Nipsey and Laura got a kid, right? Got a kid and all that. And you got money, she got money, y'all both, you this wholesome woman, Then why they married a bitch in 5 years? What else you think might have been?
Wack coming through with bombs. Wack is dropping. He's dropping bombs. Man. Yo, fellas, put that in the chat. If you with your joint for 5 years, you marrying after 5? Or you saying nah? You know what? Fuck all of that. I mean, listen, I just want to hear the answer. You know what I mean? I ain't got no nickel in that quarter, but I just want to hear your answer. That's crazy, nasty work, but that's true work, right? If you've been married, look, you had a baby with her, you love her that much, you want 5 years, why you ain't married her? Same reason why Puff ain't married Cassie. She was into them freak-offs. Don't let Nunu. Hey, listen, Nunu is old.
Been going on out of here.
Oh shit.
Y'all think, man, y'all would have thinker. 5 years they was together with child, no marriage. Out of here. I'm waiting.
The words of the honey.
I know that's
damn, I missed it. All I heard was 5 years, no marriage. God damn it.
You know what that is? That's called makeup on a catfish bitch. What's under there?
It's called Wack. I like fucking you, but I ain't never wifing you. That's what it's called. Wack just couldn't say that on the Clubhouse streets. But shout out to Wack 100 Clubhouse TV for the content. We back at it. It's your boy, Slicktor. Let's go!
Oh,
Something.
God.
Something. Kid, 5 years, wholesome, this beautiful career, whoopty whoop, all this, El Perfecto. 5 years.
Yeah, ain't nothing missing from that. She perfect.
But not even that. I didn't even think about that I totally overlooked that. I'm not even sitting there like, damn, she has been in for 5 years and this and the third. God damn. I mean, all right. That is something that was overlooked. At least I'll be honest and say that I definitely didn't think about that part when I think about it.
I mean, I'm just
So
saying.
wait, because because who introduced to who?
Laura London and Cassie were best friends. Okay, so you're not gonna tell me her and Nipsey and whatever, or her and Diddy and all them ain't had their fun. You're not gonna tell me that. I'm not no fool. I'm looking at how Cassie moving. We understand what that is with Lauren, right? Even though y'all want to look at her like she, no, we ain't doing that.
Wasn't Lauren with Wayne for a little bit?
That's a fact. That's just.
Yeah, that's crazy. So what y'all think down below, chat? Y'all think that this was like a, you know what I mean? Like I told you, I wore my Freakoffs sweater today. I told y'all the last video, I used to go to Lifestyle Lounge. Listen to the Diddy trial, Lifestyle Lounge. It's a swingers club in LA. It's supposed to be secretive. You have a secret passcode. It's downtown LA. Whatever. We won't get into that too much. But this type of shit here is crazy. So do y'all think that, because swingers clubs, like, this what happens, right? So like Puff could have been swapping off with Nip for Lauren London, and Nip could have Cassie. Or do y'all think the latter? Do y'all think that Puff and Nip was on they? You never know what they was on, man. It's nasty work. It's diabolical. But hey, it's the truth. It's real. Shout out to the 100 side of the ENT Clubhouse. It's your boy Slicktor. Let's get back to the content. Yo, Lifestyle Lounge is wild. Listen, I'm gonna make a Patreon and I'm gonna show y'all all the crazy videos. So it used to be like drownings and stuff going on there. It was some wild shit. Me and my ex-girlfriend used to go there, and a couple of the plum people I was in the industry with. But the corn people, you heard me say it right. The corn people. Hey, we back at it. Let's get to the content.
This baby
We got a baby by
Wayne.
Yeah, got a baby by Wayne. Yeah.
That's where her money was coming from for the loans from Wayne. Right? So what I'm saying is, she was with Nipsey for 5 years and with a kid. So I don't want to hear all that, how perfectly and wholesome she was. It'd be that he was an individual or she had some flaws that went on that y'all don't know about.
I can agree to that.
B, obviously Nipsey was into the Freakoffs, just with the other baby mama. C, you're not gonna get me to believe.
Yo, chat. Yo, pause. This nigga, it seems like Nip was into the Freakoffs. Sound crazy when you think about it, man. This is nuts.
That her and the best friend did enjoy a time or two, maybe in the penthouse floor in the London Ritz somewhere. You just not gonna get me to believe it. I'm looking at living how he's swinging.
Yeah.
Just gonna keep it real.
Yeah. You're not best friends and you ain't did.
Well, shit, at this point, the whole industry in the Freakoffs. Then everybody.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
Hell yeah.
So you'd be surprised, right? So like I remember one time, so when I used to live in LA, I went to We Spa, right? If y'all lived in LA, y'all know about We Spa. You go to the spa, and it's mad weird. Like, I didn't know my girl had booked it, whatever for Valentine's Day, some shit. And we get to the spot, it's some Korean spa, so you gotta everybody. It's like niggas on niggas. So I get there with my girl. They been doing a couples massage and all this stuff. We book all of the body scrubs and shit. And ain't none of that happening. They split us up at the door. Y'all gonna meet up later. Nah, get out of here, man. I'm all good. That was crazy. That was nasty work. That was wild. That was wilder than the Lifestyle Lounge. At least I had my girl there with me. She, you know what I mean? She getting smashed out by some other nigga. I'm smashing that nigga's wife. It is what it is. So you know what I'm saying? Like, shit is crazy, man. This world is wild.
No, you can't say that. We looking at his lifestyle. Him and her.
Right.
If you're her best friend and you moving around with them, there's a good possibility something went on.
If you're a man, these 3 are the only fragrances you need this year. Agar Gold, inspired by Tom Ford's Oud Wood.
Ain't the whole industry. He who he is. His circle.
Now that you're saying that, Wack, I remember after Nipsey died, Lauren and Diddy did some type of photo shoot where they was wearing all white. And it was like they was almost soft launching something, and the internet ripped them apart. And so then you didn't see no more Diddy and Lauren London, but it was like they was trying to announce a relationship or something. It was weird. Google Diddy and Lauren London photo shoot. They had on all white. She was standing off and looking back, and he was looking at her. It was weird. It was very weird. It was very weird.
It's crazy how they're starting to like put the color all like wearing all white with being freak off or freaky, right? So I'm Haitian, and in the Haitian community, it means that like if you wear all white in Haiti, it lets motherfuckers know you got that hoodoo already on you. You feel me? You know what I mean? You blessed. You good. You already got that on you. Ain't nothing you can do to touch me. They making it look like this is a freak or so it's kind of crazy how it's all pertaining back to black magic. We got the all white parties at Michael Rubin's house. You know what I'm saying? You got Lil Baby getting pumped and dumped at the in the photo and stuff like that. So a little bit strange, but it's crazy where they're going with that. It's really crazy. But back to the content, man. Like, share, subscribe. I'll give y'all a nice excerpt at the end. Let's get it.
But the internet ripped them apart. Like, I know you ain't trying to date her, and that
ain't no date. He already been knocking it down.
Right. But we don't know that part. You know what I'm saying? We know now. It's pretty obvious. But yeah, if you Google, you'll find that picture, and it's very telling. Very telling.
Then Diddy tried to delete it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading on. I'm looking at it.
They ripped them apart.
Yeah, but just failing to realize is Nipsey was into the freak off shit too. So
there you go. Wack said it. There you go. Paru, gang. Paru. Wack just said it. Nip was into that shit too. I told you Wack said he had them tapes. So we don't know what was on them tapes, right? Wack can have these tapes. We don't know, man. Wack is a devious character. So Wack is like, he's the king, right? But he also plays the queen role where he protects every piece. Like, yo, Wack can move from here to here to here to here on the chessboard and still protect himself as the king. So Wack's literally playing every piece of the chessboard that's valuable, right? He could be a rook, but he has rooks. He has extra rooks, right? He has extra pawns. He has extra knights. He has extra bishops. This nigga is really running this shit. Watch how he moves, man. Yo, shout out to Unc, man. Wack 100. Yo, you the GOAT, dog. Keep it up, man. Keep it up, Wack. Expose. You know what I mean? Keep giving game to niggas, man. Keep giving game. Back to the content.
All these into Freakoffs.
Not all of them. Just the ones we know about. Everybody.
Man, all these rappers in the Freakoffs, they go to a concert, they bring all the bits to their hotel room and get down. All of them do that shit. I can name a few that I done been around, and hey, if y'all know, y'all need to get out. That's it. But I'm not gonna put no names out there. But there's a few rappers.
You talking about these little Cube don't do that.
I'm not naming no names, but there's a few and the old folks. There was a few.
Yeah, a lot of people have freak-offs, man. A lot of people have freak-offs. Let's just be real. We're in 2025. Think back to when you was in high school running trains on bitches with your homies. That's a freak-off, right? That can be brought up in an indictment today, right? It could have been 20 years ago. That can happen today. These women are nuts. You got to be careful out here, gentlemen. Be careful. But always get the footage. The footage tells it all. The footage shows. See, they extracted the Puffy footage, but I haven't really seen or heard much of them showing the footage and what Cassie and how she was really reacting, other than the first couple of days where they said that, yeah, you may see that she was enjoying some things, but she wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Cassie was really into it. So come on, man. Y'all all know a girl like Cassie, right? She was the good girl in high school, but a freak on the side. And you was the only nigga cracking it. What you thought you was the only nigga cracking it. But as soon as you exposed it to the world, guess what happened? She got freaky. Let's get back to this concept.
A few old folks too. It's a few old folks too, Wack. They be like, y'all not get out.
They supposed to do that. Okay, here you go.
That's a freak off.
This what I know it ain't. It's simple. Hey, look, we ain't here to do no talking. We don't want to get to know you. This what we do.
Get straight to the program.
All that you hanging around for what? Hey, look, we ain't. If you ain't, get up out of here. So you're not uncomfortable, because that's what y'all like to say, right? He made me feel uncomfortable, right? So when the nigga tell you to roll and you don't roll, whose fault is it then?
Not their fault. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
Man, they supposed to do that. Hey, we up. We got 4-5 rooms in this motherfucker. And listen, if this ain't what you doing, you might want to leave. I didn't heard niggas tell me, hey, don't get in this sprinter if you ain't this.
That's a fact. I've been in that situation before.
Like, no, don't even get up in here if you ain't with it.
That's a fact.
Wack said, get off the stage if you ain't hearing what he got to put down. You heard me? He said, get off the stage. She said, all right, cool. Because she going to have her own perception of it. But you got to understand, Wack been in this industry for what? Almost 20 plus years. It's like, yo, like, he know what's real. He know what's up. That's why a lot of people don't mess with Wack. I mean, I say mess with him, I don't mean like fuck with him like that. I mean, like, they don't bother Wack. When Wack say leave me alone, he says, okay. You better leave me alone, because he got that work. And sometimes for some people it may mean snitch paperwork, but for other people it may mean videos. Like if Nipsey was still here, Wack got the work, even though they'll not work for years. This is nuts. It's crazy, man. Pause. But it's your boy Slicktor, man. Listen, that's the end of this content here. We're gonna wrap it up there. But like, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below, man. So pretty much Wack 100 is exposing that Lauren London and Cassie, they're best friends, right? Which people should have known, which I didn't know. But I mean, if you look at their career paths, right? ATL came out in 06. Cassie pretty much popped out around the same time, maybe a year before. But they blew up at the same time. And then Lauren ends up with Nip. She ends up with Wayne. She introduces Nip to Diddy. It's a whole kerfuffle, right? Then you got Wack got the tapes of Nip. Those other freak-offs he said he had, those are freak-offs. So Nip must have learned something from Puff. Let me know what y'all think down below, man, because this shit is crazy. It's too crazy for me. I bought my Freakoff sweater out. This is the porn company I was with, I Sin. You already know. Shout out to my man, Rob Roscoe. Yeah, it's your boy, Slicktor. We are out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Holla at y'all on the next one.
Baby mama, she a fan, though. All my niggas, they strapped to be in that band, though. Hey, you hate, you a fan, bro. Bust slow, the honeys, I'm in the Lambo. Yeah, baby